Yo, Skin Hard Always Certain T back with another EP. Real quick, y'all. I want to dedicate this Southern T EP to my homie Chris Robinson. My homie Chris South Memphis Grizzly Robinson. I want to dedicate this Southern T to my partner. This my boy that went to school with me. My boy went to church with me. You know, his church welcomed me into their church. You know, with open arms. He played on the basketball team with me in high school. You know what I mean? We played football together. You know what I mean? One of the most athletic people, you know what I mean, I ever met in my life. You know, a fiery dude. He was fiery in every way of the word. You know what I mean? Every way of the word and every nature of the word. He was fiery. You know what I mean? A misunderstood dude. You know what I mean? Coming up, a lot of anger issues. You know what I mean? A lot of family problems type deal. But you know, he made it do. You know, what he do. To his family, to his sister, you know, his mother, grandmother, and everybody. Um, my well wishes, you know, my well wishes, my blessings, and you know, to everybody. I'm a little off right now, you know what I mean. My partner, you know, just got shot. You know what I'm saying? He literally just got shot, and I don't know too much about it. You know what I mean, or why. You know what I mean? He got shot, you know, or like that. I'm just finding out, you know, myself right now. I was on Just Do stream. You know what I mean? When I found out about it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Type deal. So we're gonna make it do what it do. You know, I'm gonna do my show today. You know what I mean? Show must go on, you know, type deal. I almost didn't go on today. You know what I mean? That's why I was a couple minutes late. But you know what? I said, you know, I'm gonna do the show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just dedicate. You know what I mean? I'm gonna dedicate the show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna dedicate this show, you know, to my partner Chris Robinson. You know what I mean? You know, taken well before its time. You know, was murdered, literally murdered. You know what I mean? Broad daylight. Uh, Hours ago. I mean, I guess hours ago, maybe hour and a half ago, maybe an hour ago. I was on the live. You know, when it happened, I just so happened, you know, to get on social media. You know what I mean? About to share my live stream to Facebook, and I seen, you know, that my boy had got killed. You know what I mean? He got shot, type deal. I don't really know too much, you know, reason why, but you know, I'm dedicating today's show is dedicated. Today's show is dedicated to Chris Robinson. You know what I mean? Chris South Memphis Grizzly Robinson. Uh, Gone but never forgotten, Brody. Gone but never forgotten, King. So I just want to take a quick moment of silence. You know what I mean? We're gonna take, you know, a quick 30-second, you know, moment of silence for Chris Robinson. You know what I mean? On Southern T. I'm about to run the ticker, you know, again for 30 seconds. We gonna run this ticker for Chris Robinson. And then after this 30-second ticker up, you know what I mean, we gonna continue the show. I'm gonna fire my blunt up. I'm gonna smoke me one for Chris Robinson, you know what I mean, my partner Chris, and you know what I mean, we go, you know, we gonna make it do what it do, bro. We gonna make it do what it do, pimp. You know what I mean? So 30 seconds, you know, we took 30 seconds of silence for my brother Chris Robinson. Long live Chris Robinson, man. You know what I mean? Mr. Fire, love you, Slime. Long live Chris Robinson, man. Long live Chris Robinson. You know, long live Chris Robinson. Now that we got the hard part out the way, you know, you know, we finna get to, you know, to get to what we all came here for. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody sliding through this jump. First things first, man. Uh, First things first, man. I'm about to fire my blunt up, you know what I mean, for my homie Chris. As we always do every time we lose a brother or we lose a sister, you know, we lose somebody close to you, the family. I'm not sure how everybody do it, you know what I mean, where they from. But, you know, where I'm from, no disrespect to nobody, you know, this what we do. This what we do. So, for my homie Chris Robinson, gone but never forgotten, bro. Gone but never forgotten. All right. Welcome to Southern T Boxing and Sports, man. Y'all, okay, we good now. We gonna shake loose. We gonna shake loose. We gonna shake loose a little bit. Boom, I dropped the link for y'all too if y'all want to come, conjugate with your boy today. You know what I mean? You want to come conjugate with your boy today. I dropped the link for y'all good people. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on. Then today we're here to talk about the fights that happened this past weekend. You know what I mean? To give our thoughts. I got some questions for y'all. If y'all got some questions for me. You know what I mean? This is what we're here for. You know what I mean? Type deal again. I listened to a few, shows this morning. Not a lot, not many. I listened to a few shows. I kind of, listened to a couple of other shows last night, right after the fights. You know what I mean? I listened to the commentators, you know what I mean, after the fight. I just finished watching the post-fight press conferences and whatnot. You know what I mean? I listened to the promoter. I listened to the promoters of each fighters after the fight and what they will want to do next. I know what Ray Vargas want to do next. You know what I mean? I know what Frank Martin, want to do next. Only thing I really didn't get a feel for was Brandon Figueroa. You know what I mean? Where he's going with his next fight. You know what I mean? Brandon Figueroa had his first fight at the 126-pound division last night. I was impressed with it, to be real. I'm not one of those guys. Who was overly critical of a fighter, in the win. And even when I do find myself, doing that, I try not to, you know what I mean? Because a fighter did win. Like, it's hard to, nitpick a fighter. When he go out there and he win, and he does win, you know what I mean? But Brandon Figueroa did real good. He didn't leave much to nitpick. You know what I mean? He didn't leave much to nitpick for me last night. Brandon Figueroa didn't. People were left, at least the field that I'm getting, right? The field that I'm getting around it, people were left with a little more to be desired. You know what I mean? From Frank Martin last night. Maybe. I wanted to pose, a slightly different question, to y'all about Frank Martin. We're going to talk about, his performance and all that good shit last night. But is it time, we consider Frank Martin a KO puncher, a power puncher? You know what I mean? And Frank Martin last few fights, you know what I mean? Originally, we see Frank Martin. I said original. Naturally, we see Frank Martin as more of a puncher, a boxer puncher type guy. Not really what we would call, a KO puncher. You know what I mean? But in Frank Martin's last couple of fights, Frank Martin has been coming in, with bad intention in these fights. And Frank Martin has been, laying the law down on his last two opponents. Now, where some people, where some people feel that, Frank Martin left a little to be desired, I looked at it in a slightly different way. I looked at more so, the totality of the whole fight than just, I wanted Frank to get him out of there earlier. You know what I mean? What I'm seeing with Frank, I'm seeing a pattern with Frank Martin. Trap. What's good, Trap? I'm glad you came back, my brother. I missed you. I even go to far to say that I missed you. You know what I mean, Trap? I'm glad you're back, though, brother. But yeah, I want to go. Some people, want to nitpick the performance. I looked at it a little deeper. This is what I looked at. I looked at in his last two fights. I want to start with Frank Martin because I've been thinking about this, right? I want to start with Frank Martin. I looked at in his last two fights, right? Frank Martin is seen as a boxer. Frank Martin, he's been boxing people, you know what I mean, for the most part, for a majority of his career, right? But in his last two fights, Frank Martin has been boxing these guys, right, like he do normally, in every other match, you know what I mean? No, he had been boxing people, like he normally do. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, we got Frank Martin stopping people. Guys just going out, not shutting off completely, but damn near, okay, big. Not shutting off completely, but damn near shutting off completely. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Let me put myself on the big screen real quick. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Let me say what's up to the people in the building. My bad, child. My bad. Let me tell the people in the building. I say what's up to child. Yo, the Wise, what's good? TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Yo, the Wise, what's good, fam? TWT. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Yo, the Wise. Curtis Swell, what's good, my brother? And don't forget to smash that like button on your way in the building for sure, Curtis. Shout out my dog, Curtis Swell. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Curtis. My brother Just Do, Mr. 500K. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Just Do. Glad you can make it, pimp. TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. My brother Skills. What's good, Skills? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. TWT in the building. Shout out my brother Skills. Appreciate you sliding through these John Skills. Glad you can make it. D-Man Jr. said, and we back for sure. Shout out my brother D-Man. Appreciate you sliding through this John D-Man. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. If you in the building right now and you ain't, subscribe to the channel. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for your boy as you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, y'all smash that like button for your boy. Shout out my brother DS. Appreciate you sliding through this John DS. Glad you could make it. Pimp, glad you could make it. MP, what the fuck? What's good, homie? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. TWT in the building. Shout out my guy MP, what the fuck? Sliding through this joint. What's good, fam? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. TWT. Glad you can make it. I don't know if I say what's up to my brother DS, but what's up, brother DS? Baby, up, prayers up, prayers up. Yep, prayers up. Prayers up, prayers up. Okay, bet I'm caught up, Curtis Swell. Zoom, what's good, Zoom? Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Zoom. Shout out my brother Zoom sliding through this junk. TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Zoom. Glad you can make it, pimp. Appreciate you sliding through this junk. My brother Trap Media, what's good, Trap? What's good, Trap? Been a while. I missed you, brother. I missed you, brother. Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Trap Media. I'm going to drop the flame for my nigga Trap Media just because it's been a minute. Shout out my nigga Trap Media. Okay. Yeah, okay, baby. Brother 5, what's good, brother 5? TWT, OG in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this jump 5. Glad you can make it. Drop the flames one time for my brother 5. Had to hit you with the dragon one time. Because my brother DS asked for it. There you go. Shout out to everybody sliding through this jump. But hell yeah. But I got a different question to pose to y'all about Frank Martin. You know what I mean? I got a different question to pose to y'all about Frank Martin. Instead of, nitpicking Frank Martin, picking him apart, I'm going to pose a different question. Frank Martin is boxing these dudes, right? He's boxing these dudes, no problem. You know what I mean? He's boxing these dudes, no problem, like he always did. But lately, I've been noticing a pattern, right? Lately, I've been noticing a pattern. And the pattern that I've been noticing lately is that, right, Frank Martin been putting these dudes out of here on accident. Frank Martin been in fights in which that Frank Martin was boxing the guy, right? And them guys went to sleep. Them guys eventually went to bed. You know what I mean? Frank Martin was still boxing, right? Frank Martin was still boxing. Frank Martin was still doing his thing. And those guys decided, that it was nap time. You know what I mean? So, me thinking outside the box, pushing the envelope as I always do. I like to get ahead of shit. I like to be the dude that told you. I told you so. I told you so. I like to be dude. Like, who told you that first? Didn't you see? I'm noticing something about Frank, right? The better that Frank get, the older that Frank get, the more comfortable that Frank get in this ring. You know what I mean? The more people going to sleep. Now, I'm finna show y'all this because y'all know how we do it on Sunday. I'm finna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. I want y'all to see what I say. I'm gonna show you this. I want y'all to look at something real quick. Just peep me out for a second. Check this out, right? These guys are going to sleep, y'all. Like 16 wins, 12 KOs. You know what I mean? I'm just posing the question, right? I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he ain't. I'm just posing the question right now. Is Frank Martin a KO puncher? You know what I mean? Y'all done seen his last 2 fights. Now, I ain't asking you how impressed you was with him or whatnot. Actually, I was highly impressed with both of his last 2 fights because I saw him boxing the guy, winning the boxing exchanges, and then I saw him being able to put a guy out. You know what I mean? I saw power that goes from the first round to the last round. I saw striking power. You know what I mean? I saw power that can put you down, you know, as well as put you out. You know what I mean? And I want to go take a scroll down to something else real quick. Want to ask y'all something. Okay, peep this. Check this out, y'all. Okay, right, look. TKO, 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 KO, TKO, TKO. You know what I mean? But watch this, though. I want y'all to notice the change, though. This is me, you know, peeping something with my eyes. You know, this is me just acting, you know, just posing the question, asking y'all, you know, what y'all see. I'm noticing the change. Now, I just said, you know, the more Frank box, you know, the older he get, the more comfortable he get in the ring, the more, you know, common these knockouts are getting. You know what I mean? So let me just, you know, I'm just posing the question. Watch this. Okay, look. First fight ever. Stop the guy. Look, early though. Look. TKO, 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 KO, TKO, TKO. So there's 1 KO out of 5 TKOs. But watch this though. I want y'all to peep so. Okay, watch this. Now. Okay, the last TKO. Now we see KO, right? Another TKO, Raymond, KO, KO, KO. You know what I mean? So he got a TKO in there, but now, you know, his last 5 fights, you know what I mean? Now his last 5 fights, now he got 3 KOs and 2 TKOs. So now, over 10 span of fights, right? Over 10 span of fight. He got 4 TKOs, right? And he got 3 knockouts. And 3 UDs. And then you see KO, TKO, TKO. I'm just posing the question, right? So 1 KO, 2 KOs, 3 KOs, 4 KOs. So he got 4 flat out KOs. 1, nope, he fired 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so he got 4 knockouts and he got 12 TKOs and 16 fights. So he got 12 stoppages and 16 fights. I'm simply just posing the question like, okay, now we know he's a boxer, right? Do we got to put more respect on Frank Martin power? Do we got to put more respect on Frank Martin power than we putting on Frank Martin power? You know what I mean? And check the score. 82, 88, 82, 88, 82, 87, 83. So he was comfortably winning that fight before he got the stoppage. You know what I mean? He was comfortable winning that fight before he got the stoppage. 13-27, 13-27, 13-27. Comfortably winning that fight. You know what I mean? Comfortably won that fight 10 rounds. 60-54, 59-55, 60-54. Comfortably winning that fight. So we always knew that, you know, he had pretty good boxing skills, right? I'm just, you know, bro, is this dude right here? Now, my guy Shelton, hopefully Shelton will be here in a minute. I had Shelton say that he wasn't that impressed with Frank Martin's performance last night. Now, my brother Shelton is entitled to his own opinion. But I wholeheartedly agree with my brother Sheldon. And I want y'all to look at this too. I want y'all to peep this with me. Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this number 11 right here? Y'all see this number 11 right there? 11 out of 301, for bragging. But look, y'all see this 11 right here? That means he's one outside of the top 10. So that means Frank Martin's next fight more likely will push him into the top 10. So, saying, well, Frank Martin should fight this fighter. Frank Martin should fight that fighter. Frank Martin should fight. Frank Martin is in a great fucking position, you know what I mean, to be fighting these top 135ers. Now, he only has 16 fights, true enough, right? But, you know what I mean, I say shit after his next fight, you know what I mean? His next fight, he needs to be fighting the guy that's going to be, more of a challenge to him. You know what I mean? Alex, more of a challenge to him. You know what I mean? So I'm just posing the question, man. Should we be looking at Frank Martin as a KO puncher? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, we got to put a little more respect on Bruh Power. You know what I mean? I think so. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. You know what I mean? But Frank Martin looked good in his fight last night to me. Now, some feel maybe he should have got that guy. He should have got that guy out of there earlier. You know what I mean? Now I say this: not many people, are as strong as Rolly Romero, right? Tank Davis told you that Rolly Romero was extremely strong, right? Tank Davis told you that. Oh. Right? Tank Davis told you that Rolly Romero was strong, right? So not everybody is as strong as Rolly. And to Marina's credit, he was beating up Rolly. And to Marina's credit, he was beating up Rolly, before he got stopped, right? So maybe some people felt, Frank Martin maybe should have got him out of there early because Rolly got him out of there in 6. If you better than Rolly, you should get him out of there in 6, right? But let's take this into the equation. Let's add this into the equation. Rolly Romero was losing to Martinez. Frank Martin was winning, and he put him out. You know what I mean? I didn't have a problem with Frank Martin's performance because, going into that fight, I see Frank Martin as a boxer anyway. Predominantly, I see Frank Martin as a boxer anyway, right? But I'm noticing the pattern. And then I had to really go check Frank Martin box record and really see how many knockouts he had. He got even more knockouts than I thought he had, but I was like, hold on, bro. I'm thinking this dude a boxer, but I'm sure starting to see him. I'm sure starting to see them put motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? Type deal. Ricky, what's good, Ricky? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Shout out my guy, Ricky. Where you at? Damn it, man. What's good? Let me greet the people that just came in the building. Shout out my guy, damn it, man. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, damn it, man. Glad you can make it. TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Alex Alberto G. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Glad you can make it, pimp. Shout out my guy, Alex Alberto G. Ricky. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, TWT in the building. Shout out my Ricky sliding through this joint. What's good, King? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Glad you can make it, pimp. Chris said Ghost Power was damn good. Alex Alberto G said Chris Coburg is easy work for Frank. Roller will be a more competitive fight. Look, we got some next opponent talks for Frank, don't it, Rolly? We got a Chris Coburg floating around in the air. I just showed y'all Frank Martin is ranked number 11. He's the number 11 ranked 135 pounder. Do I need to show y'all again? You know what I mean? So, he's French. He's top 10. He's for French top 10 guy. You know what I mean? So, it's time we start seeing him, fight some of these names. You know what I mean? I agree. You know what I mean? I liked his performance last night. I was impressed with it. I'm more impressed every time I see, Frank Martin fight. You know what I mean? And he was harder on himself, but I'm not gonna be hard. It's not my place there to be hard on him. It's my place to tell you, what I mean, what I saw. And what I saw was Frank Martin outbox a guy. You know what I mean? I saw him be efficient. I saw him knock a guy out. You know what I mean? What's good, Alex?
What's up, guys? What's up, T? Yeah, that Frank Martin, he's good, man. But we're talking about skills and everything. But what I want to ask about Frank Martin is that he kind of does he have like what do you rate his like charisma? Like because the point is like promoting. Like he has Errol Spence on his side, but like not even Errol Spence is like the biggest personality in the world, and like Raleigh and Colbert would do good like commercially for him and would promote him more. But like, do you think he has it in him where he could show a more personality that he could become a better star in boxing? You know?
I don't think I don't like I feel like if the people like you, they gonna like you. If you win enough fights, they'll like you. You know what I mean? Bud didn't really have Bud showed more personality as he, get older and mature type deal. But Bud really didn't, show a lot of personality, coming up, didn't really say much, you know what I'm saying, like that. But as long as you win fights, people will gravitate to you. I think his style of fighting, people will gravitate to. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's technical, but he getting finishes. You know what I mean? He beating guys up. He punch quick. It look good to the eye. You know what I mean? And he got Earl Spence being hit for motors. It's crazy how like when Frank Martin fight, right? It's funny seeing Earl Spence walk up there, you know what I mean, and take questions for Frank and shit. But at first I'm laughing like how Earl being funny, but then I realized, hold on, wait, that's really his fucking fighter. So he actually is, it's just crazy. So I think that's gonna work out for him eventually, you know what I mean? Especially if if Earl is to beat Bud, you know what I mean? It's really gonna work out for in the long run, him being attached to, that big fish, that man down thing situation for him. I already know he got him on Showtime, you know what I mean? Earl didn't pitch for a roller fight, but they asked Earl about a roller fight. He said cool. Chris Colbert pitched for a fight, and Earl said cool. And then Earl said that fight already as good as done. He said you can already count it. He said it's made. He said it's made. He said that it's made. Earl Spencer is made.
Nah, say what Errol really said. Say what he said. Say that first tweet.
What you talking about, bro?
You done fucked up, right?
Like, yeah. He said, you fucked up though, yeah, because they work for the same people. And you know what? If Earl say, hey, I want this fight for my fighter, then folks go make whatever fuck Earl Spence want to make happen over there. You know what I mean? And that shit makes sense. Have y'all seen Chris Colbert lately? I gotta find that picture for y'all. Chris Colbert is real heavy right now, y'all. Like Eddie Murphy, Professor Clump, like you can see his old self beside him now. It look like two different people fat. But it ain't even extremely fat, but it's fat for a guy that's 130, you know what I mean? But he awkwardly big right now. I'm telling you, it's awkward to see. Clarence, what's good, Clarence? Appreciate you sliding through this, Clarence. Ricky said no one cares Alex T can fight. He said no one cares he can fight. Shout out my guy Clarence. Appreciate you sliding through this, Clarence. I think he'll sell himself though. Good dope sell himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think he good dope. I think he gonna sell himself. Like Earl Spence. He ain't just, we starting to find out Earl a little more witty than we thought he was. He a little more witty than we thought. We starting to find out, as he say a little more. But coming up, he wasn't really just, flamboyant or nothing. You know what I mean? He was just, who he was. Our fighters today, really, most of them fighters are like that. Now Keith Thurman, personality. Floyd Mayweather personality, but not too many of most of our fighters be, just fighters. They don't even be too, most of the fight. Adrian Broner was a little, he was a personality. You know what I mean? But most of our fighters, most of them are, just straight by the book, straightforward guys, type deal. And they work, they work for you. They work. I feel like you need their personality when you lack other things. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia got to be a personality because I think he lacked other things. You know what I mean? So I feel like his personality, he had to be a personality. You know what I mean? Chris Colbert, prime example. Prime example. See what I did there? Prime example. Chris Colbert. That'd be a personality. We didn't know what he lacked at first. We thought he just lacked power. But really what he lacked was a ring IQ and power and discipline. Because we see him fat now. Y'all probably ain't seen the fat. I'm going to find that picture for y'all. I swear I am. Have y'all seen fat Chris Colbert?
I don't follow him on.
He didn't post the picture. Somebody else posted the picture. He was out and he's happened to see Chris Colbert and he took a picture with him. I said, damn, really? I should have put in my bookmark, but I didn't. But I'm finna find it for y'all. Yeah, but we seen it. Mike Biggs, what's good? TWT in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Mike Biggs. Glad you can make it. Shout out my guy, Mike Biggs. TWT in the building. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. He said, he's an AB, Money Mate, Keith Thurman, Billy Ho, Fury. They talk shit. Man, I would have never thought of Billy Ho Sanders. Maybe I would have thought of Tyson Fury down the road. But Tyson Fury ain't had no personality at first either. Deontay Wilder gave him a voice and a personality.
But hey, you never know. Maybe if Frank Martin's that type of guy, if somebody like Colbert or Raleigh was to get in front of him in his face and started talking crap, maybe Frank's the type of guy that would push him and like push or shove him down. Maybe he's that type of guy.
Colbert, and I mean, either fight worked for me, Raleigh or Colbert. I'm with either fight. To you, true, I'm with either one of them. Both of them just make sense.
I think as a competitive fight, I would choose Raleigh. But if you just want like a higher profile, like if you just want to like get your name out there and promote yourself even more, fight Chris Colbert for an easy fight, for a showcase. But
fight
Raleigh would be a little bigger of a fight.
Fight Colbert first and then fight Raleigh, or go straight into the Raleigh fight?
I don't know. It depends on when Raleigh is going to fight again. But
it's looking like that Chris Colbert fight might be before the Raleigh jump. Demetrius Bright was good, pimp. We just sliding through this jump. Glad you can make it. TWT in the building.
But you never know. Think about it. He just fought yesterday. So even though like it looks like he's gonna be fighting these big names next, for all we know, he could be fighting Gamboa in his next fight. And I'm serious. He might be fighting Gamboa. Don't be surprised.
I mean that ain't. I won't call that outside the realm of possibility. I mean, Gamboa do fight all the young people shit. Literally. They just passing Gamboa around like the goddamn fly at the church, man. Just passing that man around. I won't be surprised. But now,
but I'll say this: Frank Martin has the fighting style to be a top guy at 135, and he could be, a top guy. And the marketability comes with it. So especially with Errol Spence as his promoter. So yeah.
What was the how y'all? I got a question. How did y'all have the Magsayo out and Ray Vargas fight? How did you have the Magsayo and Ray Vargas fight? How y'all had the Magsayo and Ray Vargas fight?
I had Vargas winning the first 8 rounds, and I had Magsayo winning the last the rest of the rounds after that.
So 9, 10, 11, and 12 with the knockdown.
Yeah, with the knockdown. So do the math.
So you had it what? So you had a 6. You had a 6-8. You had an 8-6 Vargas. 8 points to 6 points. Vargas.
8-6. That's
points wise.
Oh, I thought you were like 8 to 6
Not round.
rounds. That
Not
would
round.
be
Now you had it 8 rounds to 4 rounds, but he got knocked
8
down
to
in one
4.
round.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
with
he
the
got knocked down
knockdown.
in 1 round, so that's 2 points. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
So you had it 8 points to 6. That's how I do it.
Yes. So that's like 115, 1/3. That's the same as the other
Yeah,
two
yeah,
judges,
yeah,
I think.
yeah. Fact. Yep. 1 round. 3 points is 1 round.
Yeah, but if you gave like Magsayo round 1 or 2, or both rounds in 1 and 2, he would have won. So him
I
getting the
asked that.
114, 113 wasn't ridiculous. So,
I asked
but
that. I asked it to ask, do you feel like Magsayo got robbed?
no, not at all. Not in my opinion. In my opinion, no, not at all. It was not a robbery
Would
at
it have
all.
been a robbery if Magsayo had a won?
Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. In my opinion, that would have been a robbery. Because Vargas did much more than Gary Russell did. And that's just a fact. He did much more damage. He did much better job as imposing his game plan. It was a typical Ray Vargas fight. So, but Mark Magsayo, he's still one of the top fighters at 126. Oh man, T, I need to tell you. I need to freaking tell all of you. There's the Filipino boxing channels on YouTube. They were live streaming like the watch along, and when the decision was read, they went quiet. Literally, the dudes went quiet for like 30 minutes. They were sad. They were on the verge of tears. One of them was crying. Like one of them were crying
I'm
on
sure.
those like Filipino like boxing channels. Like they were sad, man. They were like they have no. They were like, oh, we have no more champions and stuff. And it's like Magsayo. They were sad. Magsayo lost. It was like, man,
I'm sure.
you guys are damn. It's that serious? Oh, I couldn't believe it.
Hell yeah, Alex. They love Magsayo like you love Tommy Fury.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Cut that out. But
I had to.
hey,
I couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
it's all good. Hopefully, you know, they get a Filipino champion again. But Mark Magsayo, he has heart.
Word out on the street is, Alex, that you love Tommy Fury. That's what they telling me.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. If there's a rumor, put out a rumor that I love his girlfriend or something. At least do that. You've seen what she looks like, so.
But word in the street is you're a Tommy Fury fan. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh. Whatever.
I'm just telling you, Alex.
If Hazim Rahman doesn't take a dive and he beats Jake Paul, I'll be a Hazim Rahman Jr. fan. But I'm gonna have to see it to believe it.
I'm convinced, right? This fight with Hassan Rahman Jr. gonna let me know if Jake Paul really fighting these people or if this is staged. This fight gonna let me know for sure because ain't no way he supposed to beat Hassan Rahman Jr.
Maybe, but that's another day. That's like a month away. So, but freaking credit to Magsayo. He's not a bum. He doesn't suck. Like he sucks at certain things. Like he's horrible at certain things, but he's explosive. He has a lot of the traits that Manny Pacquiao has. Freaking, he's big for 126. He can move up to 130. Maybe do something over there. Like if like Shakur moves up, he could beat Warrington. I think he beats Lee Wood. I'll tell you that. T, what do you think? Do you think Magsayo beats those British guys over there?
I think he better hit Lee Wood kind of easy. Yeah, he'll beat Lee Wood. I think he got enough power to hurt Lee Wood. McCollum couldn't hurt Lee Wood. You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll beat Lee Wood. Who's the other guy you said?
Warrington.
Oh yeah, he gonna fuck him up. He'll fuck him up.
But
Yeah,
to the chat, the chat will agree with me. There's still room for improvement. He's 27. There's still room for improvement for Magsayo, and I hope he improves. I like the guy. He's never rubbed me the wrong way, and he seems like he seems like a cool guy to have in the sport of boxing. So I want to see that guy win, and I want to see him be a champion again. So, but yesterday, Ray Vargas proved he's the man.
Hold on, Shell. Let me get you up here, Shell. You don't think you at the crib, Shell? I'm gonna drop the link. You don't think Magsayo beat Warrington?
What?
You don't think Magsayo?
Yeah, he beats Warrington.
Now I'm talking to Sheldon.
Oh, okay.
You don't think Magsayo beat Warrington? Okay. What about Lee Wood? I think Lee Wood would be a better fight because Lee Wood got more punch resistance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lee Wood tough. He's tough and he has good power. Hey, Sheldon.
Hey, what's up, Alex? What's going on?
Doing fine.
Great. Shut up, dog. Yeah, I don't think that. I think Magsayo is very limited, and like T was saying, T is actually right. If he can catch Wood or Conlon, he probably knocks him out. Question is, can he catch him? Because his footwork sucks. He doesn't get his head off center line. All he is a power puncher. He has no skill. His skill level, he's very limited. He's a one-dimensional guy.
But Sheldon, you wouldn't believe. A shout out to the Pow. It's called the Powcast Sports. It's a Filipino boxing channel. They were like, there was a dude literally crying after the fight about it. Like they were.
Hey, I got a call. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. But but here's the big question. The bottom line. I have a top 15 pound for pound. Number 15, I put Ray Vargas. Number 15, best boxer in the world. To me, he's number 1 at 126. I put him above Navarrete, and bottom line. What do you have him at the number 1 guy at 126?
Yes. Not because he beat Magsayo though. Not because he beat him, because I don't think he really beat Gary Russell. I think he beat Gary Russell by default. You know what I mean? But he not better than Gary Russell. You know what I mean? I would like to see at some point Ray Vargas fight Gary Russell, but I won't see him get the belts. You know what I mean? But I want one of them champions to give Gary Russell a shot eventually. But yeah, right now, I will have to put Ray Vargas number 1. Who else said 126?
Because everybody, what a lot of people are gonna say. They're gonna say Navarrete.
Nah,
but
I think he more. I ain't gonna say he a hype job, but I think he a lot more hype than he is the talented fighter that people say. You know what I mean? I think he more hype than the talented fighter that people say. I don't want to call him a hype job. He borderline. You know what I mean? A hype job, borderline. He not. I don't want to call him no hype job like that. But he be ducking a lot of smoke. I think it's a lot of people he didn't fight in Navarrete.
They lined him. Yeah, they lined him up to fight Robisi. They're lining.
Magsayo, their Gary Russell name gave him some legs. Their Gary Russell name gave him some legs. Yeah, I like that one, James. James Terrell. Can you do your boy a favor, James Terrell? Can you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel? Greatly appreciate it. I don't know if this is your first time, but if you could, not make it your last time. If you could, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. That fight I actually like because that's one worth watching to see what how it go with Gary Russell. A healthy Gary Russell. You know what I mean? So yeah, maybe okay, boom. So Gary Russell versus Magsayo, and then you let Vargas fight Navarrete, or one of those guys, Navarrete or Josh Warrington.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Nacho already said in the. Sorry to cut you off, but in the press conference, Nacho said it himself that he knows the Mexican fans want Vargas to fight Navarrete, but Nacho says that they have loyalty now to the PBC and Al Heyman, so the fight between with Navarrete is not realistic, and Nacho and Ray's priority is to fight Leo Santa Cruz. So that's the fight for Ray Vargas, Leo Santa Cruz or Brandon Figueroa. Either Leo Santa Cruz or Brandon Figueroa for Ray Vargas. As for Magsayo, I think Sean Gibbons is not going to have him fight Gary Russell again. I think he's going to have Magsayo fight like a tune-up fight like next. So to bounce back, a bounce-back fight for Magsayo. So I don't think a Gary Russell rematch is realistic. So, as far as that's concerned, I don't think that rematch is going to happen. If it ever happens, it's going to be like a year or two down the line when Gary is like 36. So that's my opinion. That's how I realistically see everything. You know what I mean? Hold on, Sheldon. You see, he's not here yet, so he walked out the room. He's probably going to the bathroom, so But Brandon Figueroa, I'll say this, man. Is he a problem? He's a problem, but he's the type of problem that we already know the answer to. We know his weaknesses. It's just tough to act on his weaknesses. You know what I mean? Like, he comes forward, and I saw Castro. Man, Castro just weak. His body is weak. His head's weak. He gets hurt easily. It's like, man, Castro was just weak, man. He was good technically, but is Sheldon backstage, T? Is Sheldon still backstage?
Yeah, he's backstage. Hey, are we talking about Brandon Figueroa?
Yeah, Brandon Figueroa.
Yeah, to finish my point. Go ahead. Hold on. To finish my point. Yeah, that dude's very limited, man. I can see Lee Wood or Warrington staying away from him and probably beating him on points because the guy can't box, man. That's just he needs to work. He got a lot of work. And people were saying that
staying away from Magsayo.
Yeah. People were saying.
I think you're thinking about Warrington 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, well, maybe so. Maybe he could get. Who knows, man? That guy's bad. People were saying that Freddie wasn't giving him any instructions. That guy's bad. I mean, because you ever saying Freddie wasn't giving him any instructions? I mean, but what can you tell a guy who's so limited? You can't tell him to jab. He don't have one. You can't tell him to use footwork. He don't have it. What can you tell him to do? Go out there and punch. That's what he does.
Dude said, "Put your glasses back on, Alex." He was giving Fig work. It was a competitive fight. I'm telling you, I did not see Fig stopping him in 6 fucking rounds.
Did both of you? Did you guys agree with the stoppage? I thought it was a little bit premature.
I thought if he didn't stop him in 6, he was gonna stop him in 8. Was it premature?
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit. I thought it was a little bit premature.
Maybe, but I mean, I would have loved to kept seeing the fight. It was a good fight. Like, it was a firefight. It was,
yeah, but
Castro started off, trading with him, but then he started boxing once he saw Fig once. Like, there was Fig. There's Fig playing the whole fight to do that. Like, understand, he coming in there to do that the whole fight.
But yeah, but the difference was Figueroa wasn't getting hurt. Castro was. So it's like Castro is just like he's easily breakable from like what I've seen now in his fight with Neary and now with his fight with Figueroa. So
just two people.
Figueroa needs a fight. To me, he needs one more fight against a real 126 pounder.
Yeah, right, for sure, But
if he can beat. Hold on, he can beat Ray Vargas. If they fight next, it's realistic. He can beat him if he could make him fight his fight like he does with most of his opponents. But I think Ray would outpoint him in a 12-round fight. I think he would do enough to beat Brand.
Well, who's out there? Since you say he needs to has one more fight at 126 with a real 126 pounder. Who's out there?
Figueroa is more rangy. Figueroa is a lot more rangier than Magsayo. I think he hit just as hard, tell you the truth, as Magsayo. You know what I mean? So I think Figueroa will be able to touch Ray a little more. And you know what I mean? I think that'll be a more interesting fight for Ray. Because if Magsayo could have been able to locate Ray, you know, maybe he would have, been able to do. He knocked him down, right? If he had been able to locate him a little earlier, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he would have been able to get him out of there. Figueroa, right? You know, I think he'll be able to find him a little better than fucking Magsayo. Magsayo look elementary. Figueroa don't look elementary. He don't look elementary. Magsayo look like he only man. It look like he don't. It like he ain't going at a movie.
Who's the 126 pounders out there that's relevant to besides Vargas and Navarrete and
Robisi
Warrington? Oh, Robisi
Ramirez, Supernova, the one he just fought.
Yeah, the WBC rankings, I was looking at it, and it's a lot of British guys. There's a lot of dudes who already lost. You know, you could put him against Tszyu or Can, whatever it is. You could put him against. Yeah. You could try to. I see Joet Gonzalez. He's fighting Dog Bay soon. So,
fuck, is there like a crossroads fight? Well, now Dog Bay is winning, huh? Well, now Bay almost lost his last fight.
But there's a lot of. I don't know. 126 is not a good division, Shelton. Like, it's not a good division. So it's pretty thin on options. Maybe if PBC can get Mauricio Lara in there with Figueroa, that would be a fantastic fight. But I don't know how realistic that is. So I don't know who you put against Brendan Figueroa other than Ray Vargas. But if Leo Santa Cruz fights Vargas, Leo Santa Cruz is going to have to vacate the belt to Lee Wood. You know what I mean? So.
Why would he have to vacate? He's the super champion at 126. Am I correct?
Yes, but Shelton, haven't you seen, like, for the past year, he's been mandated to fight Lee Wood to consolidate the two WBA belts.
Well, Lee Wood just won the belt a couple months ago, right?
No, he had it before when he beat Tszyu Can, the Chinese.
Okay.
And he defended it against Michael Conlon.
Right.
And the winner, so he has to fight Lee Wood or else he vacates.
Doesn't unification trump mandatory though?
Both are unification. I don't know. It's just point is as of right now, if Santa Cruz fights Vargas, Cruz gets stripped of the W. That's the thing.
Why? Why would that happen if they fighting to unify? I don't understand that. That makes no sense. If he's the WBA super champion and the WBC champion is challenging him to unify the titles, I would think the sanctioning body would allow that fight to happen.
But is it really a unification if Lee Wood is also the champion?
No, because Santa Cruz has been holding that belt for how long?
The question is, would Lee Wood take step aside?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he would, because Lee Wood ain't really never made no money, so I'm pretty sure he'd take step aside for that.
And also, Eddie Hearn he's considering making Lee Wood versus Warrington.
Yeah, so there you go. Because the recognized champion, if you look in the sanctioning body, is Santa Cruz, correct?
But Shelton, he hasn't fought at the weight class in 3 years.
But he hasn't lost the belt though. He never lost the belt, correct?
Man.
Correct.
And he never been stripped of the belt, correct?
No, he hasn't been stripped.
So he's still the champion. I mean, we may not like it, Alex. You may not like it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but you were mad about Keith Thurman when he was WBA champion.
I was really upset. I really don't have any feelings either way about Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman is trash, personally.
But Shelton, who do you have number 1 at 126? Point is, I have Vargas. He has Vargas.
At 126?
Yes, number 1.
Right now,
in your opinion.
Right now shit. Didn't Santa Cruz just fight on the undercard of Barrios and Thurman?
Yeah, against Keenan.
Yeah, he beat the shit out that guy, right?
Yeah.
Nah, he beat him, but he didn't beat the shit out of him.
Did he knock him out?
Yeah.
No. It was just he outpointed him.
He outpointed him. Okay.
He beat
Well, shit. Until somebody beats Santa Cruz at that weight class, he's the guy. He's the longest range guy there. He's the guy.
I get it. Yeah. Him and Vargas, yeah, they got to fight. That's the fight.
Yeah, they got to fight.
Vargas versus Leo Santa Cruz. That's the fight.
Because we know that the never ready fight's not going to happen because he's on Top Rank, and the fucking Warrington fight's not going to happen because he's with Eddie Hearn. So the only choice that Vargas has is Santa Cruz.
That nigga scared.
That's the only choice he got. I mean, why fight Brandon Figueroa? He don't offer shit. He ain't got no strap. Fuck you want to fight him for?
All right, but I have one more question for you guys. A lot of people, I saw one channel, they proclaimed the conspiracy theory that
he's probably outside, bro. We waiting on you, Alex.
What happened?
He's stuck. He got froze.
I'm back.
Okay. So what's the question?
Do you think this was a conspiracy to get the belt on Ray Vargas, the Met?
Oh, come on.
Hey.
Hell no.
What? Okay, hey, did they say something about Ray Vargas being the mandatory first, and then that shit going away, and then making Magsayo the mandatory? Did they say something about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Russell. Or did I just on some other shit? Or did they say something about that, Alex? Or were you just asking in general?
No, it's just a question. I don't think it was. It's possible.
Ray
Vargas was Gary Russell mandatory first. I remember
that was like a year and a half ago, right, T?
Huh?
That was like a year and a half ago, correct?
Right, exactly, Sheldon. He was the mandatory, and then it kind of just went away. And then Magsayo came out. Said, okay, so he the man, you know what I mean? But yeah, I won't say it's a conspiracy or nothing, but I will say that Ray Vargas was supposed to fight Gary. But no, I don't think it was a conspiracy. I think it was a conspiracy to get the belt off of Gary, not necessarily to get it to Ray Vargas. I don't think they carried if Magsayo or Ray Vargas won the belt. I think the conspiracy was to get it off of Gary Russell.
But everybody knows that the WBC is happiest when a Mexican is holding their green belt.
It depends. I'm not gonna go that far, but I will agree with T on this. Gary getting hurt in that fight, the WBC wasn't mad about it. I'll say that they wasn't mad.
Gary, I think this one time, this the only thing I fought Gary for. I don't fault Gary for none of his career, nothing, never he ever did, nothing in his life. I fought Gary Russell for this one thing, and I want people to understand when I say this. I fought him for letting his pride. I fought him for being too tough for his own good. I fought his corner for not stepping in and saying, no, Gary, no. I no, I don't know who did he have a corner that day. I don't know. Maybe he cornered himself.
Well, his dad at that point, his dad was really battling, illness.
Yeah, I know. So I don't
So
know.
his dad couldn't really talk to him.
I feel like Gary. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I blame Gary for his whole career. That's the only thing I ever blame Gary for. That decision right there. I wish he would have. I wish somebody would have told him, no, bro. Look, I wish somebody would have took the weight off. Hey, bro, nah, don't do that shit. Nah, we ain't doing it. You know what I mean? I wish somebody would have took the weight off. You know what I mean? I wish he would. I hate it.
Nah, T. But Gary said it himself. If they would have tried to delay the fight, they would have stripped him of the belt.
Right, but he didn't.
I would have rather that happen.
He came in there, he did his thing, and that happened. There ain't nothing they can do about that. Gary keep his belt. They can't strip him for that.
I would have rather them do that than Gary going to that fight injured, which he did.
He contractually did what he was supposed to do. There's a rule. If you get hurt, this happened. That's a rule that's in the rule book. He got in the ring, did what he supposed to do, and that happened. It played out the way it played out. They can't strip his belt for that. He got in there. He was supposed to say
I just wish he wouldn't have took the fight hurt. That's all I'm saying. He was injured. I wish he would have been healthy because the only reason Magsayo won that fight is because he got injured. That's the only reason why
he took the fight. He threw his arm out. He took the fight, got the check. He threw his arm out. That was his out, Gary. It happened for you. You were just supposed to take it. He was too proud to take his out. That was created for him. The out was created for him. You know what I mean? Before the fourth round, take it, no contest. You keep your belt, you go home, you get your money. They can't do shit to you. He was like, nah, I'm gonna fight because he was too tough. He was too damn tough for his own good. That's what he was. Too damn tough for his own good, man. Somebody should have. I wish his daddy was there because I know his daddy would be like, nah, bro. No, fuck no. I'm not sending my son out here with one arm. You know what I mean? I know his dad would have been like, no, I'm not sending him out here with no one fucking arm. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. That's the only thing I not Gary for. That's the only thing I ever not Gary for. Everything else, what he did.
But Shelton, I guess T wants to take you to task about Frank Martin.
Yeah. I ain't taking test. He just said he wasn't impressed. I said I was impressed. A lot of people feel like they weren't impressed. A lot of people feel like they was impressed. You know what I mean? I was just saying, like, rather we feel like whatever we feel like, we agree next that we just looked it up. He ranked number 11 in the world. So his next fight, should be with a top fighter. It should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what I said.
Look, Rolly, he was a top fighter. He ranked in the top 10. and also Chris Colbert moving up. You know what I mean? He won't be a top 10 fighter, but that's a credible name. But Rolly is ranked in the top 10.
Well, what I had said to T, Alex, was that, I think Frank Martin still needs more work. That's what I said. I don't think he's everything that a lot of these channels been pumping him up to be, this monster, this killer. He's not that yet. He can be that, but he's not that yet. But if you really think he's that guy, then put his ass in there. Put him in there. Let's see what he got.
And what I'm saying is, Sheldon, they gonna have to, because he done be 11. He next up, shit, for sure.
So Sheldon, him versus Raleigh, who wins if they fight later this year?
He beats Rolly. Rolly can't.
My bad. You said he beat Rolly?
He beats Rolly. Rolly can't fight.
He beat Rolly or he beat the shit out of Rolly?
Probably knock Rolly out.
How y'all feel about Frank Martin power?
He got decent power. I mean, Rolly's chinny. I saw that in the tank.
Would you hear when I looked over his record real quick? His breakdown?
Huh?
Would you hear when I looked over Frank Martin record real quick?
No, I wasn't here. I think I had a phone call.
He got 16 fights, 12 KOs.
Yeah, he got decent power, yeah. And Rolly's chinny, so yeah, he'll knock Rolly out.
He could box and he got power. I think that boy a problem. Now he ain't. Now what I saw last night is I think Marinez getting a bad name for getting knocked out by Rolly. I mean, not for getting knocked out by Rolly, my bad. For getting knocked out by Comey. I think he getting a bad name for that. And
Why?
you take into the fact, right? Chill, and because I know you going with it, because me and you on the same page. And you take into the fact, that he was up on Comey before he got his lights put out. You know what I mean? I think he getting a bad rep because he beat Rolly pretty easy. You know what I mean? So he get the respect of that. We think Rolly was trash, right? He beat Rolly pretty easily. You know what I mean? Right. So he passed that test. So he a real boxer, right? So he passed that test. And then he go and he get caught by Comey after being up on the cars. I think he get a bad rep for that. What happened last night was he had his A game. Marinez had his A game on. And Frank, he say he went on his A game, but I think Frank was on his A game. Shit looked good to me, but it was a competitive fight. A dude came ready to fight you, and you won pretty much. You won majority of the rounds, and you stopped him. You know what I mean? You wasn't bloody. He wasn't tagging you with the same punches over and over and over. He wasn't messing up your body. You know what I mean? You wasn't getting beat to the punch. You know what I mean? It was just, it was a real fight. You know what I mean? It wasn't a fucking taco. You know what I mean? It was a real fight type deal. And he eventually got him up out of there. With one punch. Damn near, you know what I mean? With one punch almost. You know what I mean? So I wasn't mad at it. Did I think he was gonna knock him out early? Yes. Yes, I did think he was gonna knock him out early. But was I disappointed in the performance leading up until the knockout? Nah, I wasn't. He said,
Jackson Marinez can fight. He was ready to fight. He came to fight. He didn't come to lay down. Martin figured it out and got him out of there. We can't argue that point. The 10th round, he knocked him out. We can't argue that point. I'm just saying that Frank needs more work before you start talking about this Tank Davis or this Devin Haney.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or Lomachenko or somebody like that. You got to get more work.
Outside of those, who else was up there? Who else we say?
Ryan. We said Ryan.
I think he beat Ryan.
And we said who's the other guy? Pitbull.
I think
Pitbull.
Frank.
Pitbull.
Yeah, I think Frank knocks out Pitbull.
Pitbull. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fights he can win, I believe. I believe he can win those fights. I just think the Lomachenkos, the Haneys, and the
Jose Valenzuela is a difficult fight for anybody in that 135.
Yeah. Difficult for him, yes, but I think over time he will pick him apart over time. Right now, they fought tomorrow. I think as that fight went on, Frank will start to pick him apart. He's strong, but he a little wild right now. And actually, I said about Venezuela. I like Venezuela. I said because I've been watching.
How old was he? How old was he when he started boxing? Frank Martin. How old was he?
18 years old. 18 years old.
18.
That's incredible. How do you have talent like that?
Right. Shit is wild, then.
It's God given. It's natural. It's natural talent.
It is wild. I be saying, I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Because he's 27 now, right? What? 26?
Yeah, so only 9 years.
Damn, bro. God damn. It's on the championship level. But Rayo, I like him. He good. But he kind of, it's like he's starting to depend more on his power. Like I feel like he used to be a better boxer than he is now. He's still knocking people out, right? But I think now he more so getting straight to it. Now he's skipping the small part now, you know what I mean? He's skipping the jab, the head movement, the body work, and getting like he getting straight to the knockouts now. I think he's trying to step his opponent up a little bit so he won't walk, he won't, have that mentality where I can walk through everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I already see him as like a 135 version of David Benavidez. He fights exactly like David.
But he didn't used to always do that though. You know what I mean? He used to box you a little bit before he knocked you out too. He used to have that in him, the head movement. He used to do that. It's like he regressing in the total pack, the boxer puncher. He becoming more so of just a puncher, more so than the boxer puncher he was at first. I felt like Valenzuela. As he get bigger, I feel like he getting more dependent on his power, more so than the other shit, more so than the other stuff that he displayed coming up, type deal. But I like Rayo though. I'm high on Rayo. I've been high on Rayo for a minute. I was on Rayo for a lot of motherfuckers. Rayo a motherfucker too. But I don't want him to fight Frank Martin right now. Keep him away from Frank Martin right now. He needs some more time to get right. You know what I mean? Don't let him.
Shout out to Carl.
Frank is more developed than Rayo right now. What's good, Carl? What's good, Big Dog Willie? Sliding through this jump. Big Dog Willie, glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. If you're in the building and you ain't subscribed to the channel, y'all do your boy some favor. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Greatly appreciate it.
But Carl, hey, Carl, congratulations. The Australians have more champions.
Froze a little bit. Appreciate you, Carl.
No,
Shout out my guy, Carl. Yeah. Shout out my guy, Carl, man. Shout out my guy, Carl. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
But it's Sunday.
Like right now. I know Sheldon don't like this shirt right now, Carl.
Oh, the Spence shirt? Nah, I ain't got no problem with it. I like your old Spence. He's great fighter.
Oh yeah,
he's just not better than my guy. He's just not better than my guy.
But shout out to Australia. They have more champions in the Philippines now. So yeah, but
Alex is loaded today, man. Alex is loaded today. Alex is a champion.
But hey, I wasn't even supposed to be on here. It's Sunday, so I'm supposed to be chilling. But
you chilling on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Not much. What's up, dog?
Chilling, man. Cold chilling.
So
it ain't really much. It ain't really too much baseball today. It ain't nothing going on today, man.
No, not really. No sports today.
Bad day.
So what's happening? Have you heard anything about the Charlo Tszyu situation?
They got to fight. They go fight. Charlo go fight him. Charlo go beat him up, and then we go see what he go do next. Easy work. Like
I think so. I mean, the Tszyu I saw against Terrell Gaucher, you ain't got no shot. You ain't got no shot against Charlo. Not Charlo Bright.
Nah, but he the mandatory though. It's his time.
Yeah, it's his time. You're right about that, bro. It's his time. It's his time.
It's his time to get his ass whipped.
Let's get him up in there. Let's get his punk ass up in there.
When it's a guy time, you can't argue that. You know, when it's his time,
no, he got the shot. He got the shot. Let's get it. Let's see what you do with it.
Now he could pull a Virgil Ortiz and say, "No, I don't want it." Y'all don't like that.
Wow. Why you go there, T? You didn't have to do that.
I'm waiting for Alex to come back and say something.
You didn't have to do that. He didn't have to
say again. What's up?
He could pull a Virgil. I said Tszyu could pull a Virgil Ortiz and turn the title shot down. But it ain't no sure thing that he'll get another one. You know what I mean? Like somebody else. And that don't mean that neither one of them fights that I'm alluding to not talented. It's just saying I know opportunities. You know, that's what we be saying about opportunities.
I'm telling you, if I was Jermell, I'd go to Australia. I'd do it in Australia.
I wouldn't mind that fight being in Australia simply because Jermell, you in America, you're gonna be in America for the rest of your life. Why not go to Australia? How many more times you gonna get to go to Australia to fight anybody? You know, go to Australia, fight Tszyu, knock him out, come back. But if you feel like Jermell gonna lose, then I understand why you don't want him going over there. Me, I feel like it's gonna be a piece of cake no matter where he at. You know what I mean? Australia just showed you they don't give a fuck who win or lose. They fight. They just want to see a good fight. David Haney just showed you that. They love fucking David Haney. You know what I mean? It can happen here. It can happen in Australia. It can happen in Dallas. It can happen in Australia. Wherever it happen, just make it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but T, I wanted to mention next week there's a good fight on ESPN Friday. It's going to be Arnold Barboza Jr., the man that Teofimo Lopez is scared of, is afraid of.
Right. And who else? You know who we fighting?
He's fighting Miguel Cotto's top prospect, undefeated Danielito Zorrillo. He's Miguel Cotto's top prospect.
That's on ESPN?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good fight. That should be decent.
And then Saturday, we got Ryan Garcia, you know.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Fortuna.
Oh, yeah. No, well, yeah, it might be interesting. Ryan might get beat.
It'll be interesting. Yeah, Ryan. Damn, Ryan.
If he was fighting JoJo, if he was fighting JoJo Diaz, it would be interesting. But
damn, Ryan the headline next week. It's gonna be a sad week.
Fortuna's gonna have his chin up in the air, and he's gonna get knocked out, and make Ryan look good.
So is Ryan.
But also returning next week in the co-main event, Alexis Roca.
I like that kid, man. I went to see him at
Rocha,
the Gator Center. Yeah, he beat up on my man Blair.
Rocha,
I was at that fight.
You come back next week on Ryan card?
Yeah, it's on Ryan's card.
That's not pay now. Ryan don't do pay-per-view. Never mind.
No, that's a DAZN fight. That's a regular DAZN fight.
Ryan don't do pay-per-views.
Silly. Yeah, that's a regular DAZN fight, bro. I was at the Rocha Blair Cobbs fight. I gave a little bit of respect to Blair Cobbs because he went out fighting, even if he was punching the referee.
But hey, I'm gonna get off because the Yankees are playing the Red Sox on ESPN right now.
Yep, you late.
Tennis sucks. Tennis is garbage. My whole life, the same three guys winning all the time. That nobody's good at tennis. Tennis is the sport sucks. So fuck tennis.
Hey, what do you think of RDA yesterday?
What did it do to you? What I think of who?
Rafael Dos Anjos.
He got knocked out.
Oh, the guy served him?
Yep. He got knocked out. The new wave of you know how HBO was promoting Eastern Europeans in boxing?
Yes.
It's happening in the UFC, but when it comes to the UFC, they really are really, really good. So that Eastern European invasion in the UFC, that's a real thing. That's not just hype. So
yeah, they are kicking ass.
But shout out to you guys, everybody. Have a great weekend. Well, have a good Sunday night. And
who said something about Fortuna? Who said something about Fortuna?
It's gonna be a nice one. So can't wait to talk about maybe preview this Arnold Barboza fight this weekend. So have a good one, guys.
Ryan, maybe Alex, have a good Sunday. My man Ghost, did you see what my man Ghost just said, bro?
Yeah. Who I asked him who complained about Fortuna.
He said that Ryan beats Fortuna, he is top 5. Wow.
He said Mr. Alex Short. Oh, okay, bet. Yeah. I mean,
do you agree or disagree?
Ryan is borderline top 5 right now in their division, by ranking system. Shit. He might be 5. He was 6 like last year. When I checked last year, he was ranked number 6. I don't know what he ranked now, but when I checked last year, he was ranked 6. So.
Well, who are the guys in that division, bro?
Did y'all talk about Rashidi? No, I didn't talk about Rashidi. I didn't talk about Rashidi. And I started to grill Rashidi, but I said but I might still grill him because
the fight was so fast. What was it talking about? That fight only lasted like a minute.
You know why I'm gonna grill him though, Sheldon? Because that nigga maybe you know what I ain't gonna do because maybe he don't eat grilled food because grilled food is actually a little more healthy for you. You know what I mean? So maybe he need to grill a little more because that nigga came in 5 pounds overweight. How you go say Boots won't win the round against you and you can't even make weight to fight Boots?
Wow. So he fought yesterday at 52?
When he said it, I said I ain't gonna say Speedy was clout chasing because he could actually fight him right here on PBC. But you mean to tell me you gonna be undisciplined like that and you gonna come in and try to fight Boots? Now, true enough, that guy that he fought was a replacement fight. You know what I mean? So that wasn't even a real opponent. You know what I mean? He was supposed to fight Ricardo Nunes. If I'm mistaken, he was supposed to fight Ricardo Nunes, and something happened to Ricardo, so they had to stick that guy in there. So I understand that. You know what I mean?
But what that got to do with you making weight though? What that got to do with you being a professional?
Right. So that's what happened to Adrian Broner that time in the bubble. But Adrian Broner had the bubble though. That was their excuse. They came into the bubble a week early, thinking they was gonna be able to cut them 7 pounds each day, 1 pound a day. But the bubble didn't allow them to exercise what they're supposed to. So that was AB excuse, but he ain't in no fucking bubble though. Speedy still was heavy. I get you, Ghost. You saying that he didn't miss weight, because they agreed upon the shit. So okay, I get that part, but still he was heavy though. Boots ain't gonna let his ass come in like that.
Okay, Ghost, you're right. I did say that earlier, but let me ask you this: Frank Martin versus Ryan Garcia, who you got?
Yeah, that's what happened with AB and Santiago the last time. I know what you're talking about, Ghost. I know what happened. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What you just asked him?
No, he said that I had Frank Martin in the top 5. We was talking earlier. I said, yeah, he's right. So he's saying if Ryan beats Fortuna, he's top 5. I said, okay, so Frank Martin versus Ryan Garcia, who you got?
Oh shit, them fighting words. He just showed if it's peak time. Ryan. I don't know. Ghost, you got Ryan over Frank?
I don't. I got Frank over Ryan.
Sound like Ghost got Ryan over Frank. Sound like we got a Ryan over Frank. Oh my. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. He just said, "Now I don't know what Ryan is alive. If he beats Fortuna, we will talk about that after the fight. Depends on which Ryan we have." Okay, that's respect. If he could beat Fortuna, then yeah, it is a real conversation. Because right now, I got Frank Martin whipping his ass. But if he could beat Fortuna, then yeah, I feel you. I get that. I like that. Because now I ain't looking at you as sideways as I was at first. Now, since you see how much more sense that make now that he explained it. Because you was tripping at first, my boy.
Yeah, we'll see. You're right. That's a good political answer, my man Ghost. Real good political answer. We'll see after the fight. But yeah, Ryan
Martin
got a lot to prove in my opinion.
From round to round, he said 12. Nigga. Don't say. That nigga said from round 1 to 12. What the fuck? Bruh, that's not how you say 12 in Spanish, bro. Man. I should never gave you niggas money. So you only good your last fight, the one who fought that last dude, that's a 45 round fight for Frank. Talking about Tago? Yeah. He said the round who fought his last fight is not being Fortuna. That's why I said if, because that's a big if. He said, I got that for 78. Dog. 78 a fool for that shit, dog. Nobody said Uno to 12.
He said Uno to 12. That's crazy. Well, Uno to 12.
78 a fool for that, dog. Man. That man said 12.
Damn, we got a whole boxing weekend centered around Ryan Garcia. Ain't that a blip?
He better bring in some people. I know that.
Where they fighting at, you know?
I don't know. Magsayo and Ray Vargas just brought in 30,000. So Ryan got
There was 30,000 at that motherfucker last night?
Nah, nigga, I'm talking about on Southern T. It was 30,000 here at this.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Nigga, you was here, nigga, at our house, nigga. They came to see us, nigga.
Yeah. I was there. I'm just saying. I thought you was talking about at the Alamo Dome or wherever they fought.
Nigga, T house, nigga. We had 30,000 come through here for this shit. So
Yeah.
Ryan come with it.
Yeah. That's the truth.
We had
Ain't no lie there, big dog. Ain't no lie there. That was the truth.
Actually 32,000 last night came through here to see what the fuck we was talking about. 10,000 and 22, yeah. 32,000 came through here to see this shit, man. Yep. In the tea house for this shit. So Ryan gotta come with it. He said, T, I get you on Ellis though. I told him the same thing earlier when we talked. His reason why I gotta cut weight when my opponent can't make weight either. It just make it easier on me. Yeah, I get it, but bro, like not like he ain't gonna be able to do that against Boots though. That ain't something you want to get comfortable doing. He should have already. And I'm consistent, right? So the only reason I ain't jumped down on Adrian Broner is because they was in the bubble. Him and Santiago both was damn near 5-6 pounds overweight, but they was expecting to lose at the last week of the fight, which is normal, right? If you 4 pounds overweight 7 days out, nigga, you winning. You know what I mean? That's easy work. This nigga, you can eat what you want to eat almost. You know what I mean? Almost at that point. But he said it was a different. He said it was different circumstances. They couldn't do the stuff that they would normally do, so it caused both of them to miss weight. So they agreed just to fight at a different weight. With Rashida Ellis, unless Ghost. The dude had, unless they agreed earlier in the week already where you ain't got to cut too much or no shit like that because he can't make it and just keep it going or whatsoever. But I don't know, man. It just wasn't a good look. The optics of it goes one good nonetheless. It give people, like me, it get us asking questions and shit. Somebody go fry him. I almost fried him, but you saving his ass. You know what I mean? You saving his ass. It's the only reason I ain't calling him clout chasing Boots. Because you can't be saying Boots won't win around, which I already think is clout chasing. But because I know you good, I'm not gonna think you clout chasing because you may, feel like you could beat him, right? And you may have a shot. You one of the few people, down there who ain't named Earl Bud, who may have a shot to beat him. You know what I mean? So I don't mind seeing you fight him. So yeah, talk your shit. But when you come in 4-5 pounds overweight after saying Boots won't win around, bro, you can't beat Boots being 4 pounds overweight.
That is the question.
Got to be a little more disciplined. Got to be a little more disciplined than that, man. Just a little more disciplined than that, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long today, man.
All right, man. Well, shit, do your thing. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this Yankees Red Sox. I'll get at you tomorrow. We be on another.
For sure. Appreciate y'all folks. I had to come talk down. I can't even rob the bookie tonight, yo. It ain't even nothing else for me to rob the bookie, yo. It's a sad day. There ain't no games on. I can't bet nothing. Can't do shit, man. Yeah, Danny Garcia versus Jose Benavidez. That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks from now, DS. That's 2 weeks from now. It ain't nothing else to do, man. It ain't no games on. I can't do nothing but get ready for tomorrow. Sad day, man. Sad day. But yeah, man. I had to, what did I talk about everything? B-Fig. Yeah, I think B-Fig a problem. Yeah, I think B-Fig a problem. He come into the division, stopping motherfuckers. That dude right there just had a title shot. You know what I mean? Come into the division, stopping motherfuckers. I think Frank Martin is a motherfucking problem too. Not only is he a boxer, he a puncher as well. Ray Vargas is number 1 at 126 right now. I need to see him versus Leo Santa Cruz. I don't feel like, Mark Magsayo got robbed. I actually feel like the scorecard was close as hell. I feel like without the knockdown, Mark Magsayo probably would have lost by 4-5 rounds. You know what I mean? Realistically, type deal. But What I yeah, I enjoyed, the weekend, as a whole, totality of it all. He said T do a stream on Israel and Alex later on. That's a trending topic right now. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It is slow on this Sunday, ain't it? It is slow on this Sunday, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be back on tomorrow. I had took me a little week out this weekend, you know what I mean? My goddamn back was killing me, you know what I mean? I pinched a nerve in my back. You know what I mean? I've been getting a little more rest. I'm finna get out ahead of the day today. You know what I mean? Give me a little more rest. Get prepared for tomorrow so I can get back on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have everything lined up for y'all tomorrow. I'm back on my grind Monday. You know what I mean? Just like any other week, Skin Hardaway 7T. Hold on, wait, but before I get up out of here, let me hit y'all with